During the pandemic, several businesses went bankrupt, and many people lost their jobs. Some had no choice but to borrow money just to cover their day-to-day expenses. Most people are in debt because they failed to save for rainy days. But how do you prepare for any unexpected event that can cause financial struggles? Creating an emergency fund is the best way to do that. In this video, we'll share why saving for an emergency fund should be your top priority.
By the way, if you like this type of content, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button.
What is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is a kind of savings fund that helps you weather unexpected financial storms. You set aside enough money as an emergency fund to cover major expenditures caused by unforeseen events. Never use your emergency fund unless it's absolutely necessary. Consider using your personal or rainy day savings to cover minor unexpected expenses. Why should creating an emergency fund be a top priority? An emergency fund can serve as a safety net in times of financial difficulty. Having an emergency fund helps you cover unexpected expenses without resorting to high-interest loans or credit cards. For instance, if you lose your job, you won't need to borrow money for your monthly expenses while looking for a new source of income. How to start an emergency fund? Saving requires commitment and discipline. Starting an emergency fund can be difficult if you lack such qualities. Knowing how much you can set aside monthly for your emergency fund is also crucial. Before you start an emergency fund, you can follow these steps to ensure that you can sustain your monthly deposits without compromising your regular expenses. 1. Track your income and spending. Evaluate your net income and monthly expenses. Expenses can either be fixed or variable. Fixed expenses include mortgages, loans, and utilities, while variable expenses are what you spend on groceries, clothing, and entertainment. If your monthly expenditures exceed your take-home pay, you might need to adjust your spending on variable expenses to start an emergency fund. 2. Set a goal. Decide on the target amount for your emergency fund. The ideal is 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. But some people may find it difficult to put aside this kind of money when they already have several other expenses. If so, you can set a small amount as a starting goal for your emergency fund. For example, you can have $1,000 as your goal figure. Once you've accomplished that, you can then increase it to $2,000. Repeat this method until you reach your desired emergency fund amount. 3. Create a budget plan. Subtract your monthly expenses from your net income and determine the figure you can set aside for your emergency fund. Knowing how much you can save each month can help you estimate how long it will take you to reach your target amount. If you want to achieve your emergency fund goal faster, you will need to increase your monthly savings. 4. Set up an account. Once you have created your budget plan, setting up an account for your emergency fund is next. Most emergency funds are kept in savings accounts because they are easily accessible. A savings account allows you to withdraw your money immediately. Aside from that, your money also grows over time as it accumulates interest from the bank. 5. Automate deposits. Consider automating your contributions every time you receive your income. Some employers deposit paychecks directly to their employees' accounts. If your employer does the same, you can ask to split your pay between more than one account. By setting up an automatic deduction, you won't worry about forgetting to save money monthly for your emergency fund. Remember that you can never predict when an emergency will occur. Having an emergency fund is the best way to remedy any unexpected expenses. Prioritize building your emergency fund and start saving as early as you can.
We hope this animated video has helped improve your financial literacy. We do our best to provide actionable tips that are easy to digest and implement in real life. If you want to see more of these videos, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, comment what makes you feel inspired, motivated, and excited. Thank you so much. That's more than enough to help us grow and sustain our production expenses. See you in our next video.